This unique feeling is something that has rarely changed, even through major modernisations down the years. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. De Jong. And it's played forward. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Pedri. Yamal. Referee has just said play on. Oh, a delicate chip through. The pass is intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Balde forwards and with intent. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Rashford. Balde.
Fermín really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Short changes him with that pass. Eric Garcia. De Jong spread out to the left. And it's Rashford. Balde. Balde shifted upfield. Oh, sweet feet. Big chance! Oh, there was a decent attempt at the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And here's Bellingham. Played out to the right. Tchouameni. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Balde. Al-Kubasi, gently done. Howson. Camavinga. Oh, that's a nice ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Vinicius Junior, Camavinga, aim forwards. Culer, out to the right. Valverde. They get a throw in. Now it's Valverde. Arda Culer. Culer crossed in once more.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Now it's Ferran Torres. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Howson. Eder Militao moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. De Jong. Now what about a counter-attack? Rashford. Can he finish? Here's Ferran, charge, surely!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Balde. Eric Garcia. Over to the left. Rashford looks to get on the end of this. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Eder Militao. Howson. Howson, oh, good-looking ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Rashford. Balde. Bellingham, some resolute defending there. Camavinga. And it's played forward. And it's Valverde. Oh, he's onto this. It's a goal kick. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Howson attempts a clearance. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Camavinga.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Can he latch on to this? Rashford, nicely shaped cross. Yamal, could be dangerous. Shot a goal! There it is! They are right back in business. Yamal, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Vinicius Junior played through into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Jong. Kubasi looks to the other side. Rashford. Balde. Rashford. That's a good run down the left. Balde. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Forwards and with intent. Fermín. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Might come loose. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Only partially clear. And it's Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Gets it away. Throw it. Balde. Rashford. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Culer. That's a throw. Played towards the other side. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. Culer! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to get it clear. Dani. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Howson makes the interception. And here's Culer. Oh, that's nice. It's Camavinga, and here's Vinicius Junior. Rashford. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great work on the overlap. Eric Garcia with the clearance. Fermín. Ferran Torres. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he finish? Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Howson gently done. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lopez. Fermín. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Camavinga shifted upfield. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. That has been knocked clear. No way through, so back it comes. Eric Garcia, aim forwards. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lamine did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Bellingham. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! He can get that clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. Valverde! Chesney herring after the ball here. Nice touch. Time to deliver. Serves up across. Balde going full tilt down the left. He has a look up. And it's Lopez. De Jong. Pedri. Fermín. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he spark a counter here? Fermín. And it's Rashford. And he welcomes it in. Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Balde. Rashford. That is a great pick out. And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Ferran Torres clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Howson forwards and with intent. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. Bellingham, and that's aimed into the middle. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Yamal getting this one clear. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Lopez. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Lopez. Fermín! Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And he's picked out the run. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tramini, oh, good spread. Valverde with the cross. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. De Jong. Now, who's going to be first to this? Balde. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Played back to the goalkeeper. De Jong. And it's played forward. Valverde, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Culer shifted upfield. Eric Garcia gets it away. Pinged towards the front line. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Camavinga into the channel. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Howson wins the duel this time. And it's Rashford. Rashford. He's taking on the lot of them. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found some space.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Balde clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Kounde. And here's Yamal. Mbappe. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fermín, nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe.
Pedri, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rashford looking to run onto it. That's good play. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's De Jong. Nice interception, well timed. And here's the chance to counter. Fermín does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior won it delicately. And he is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has been cut short. And the counter is on. Now it's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! Here it is, crossed in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ferran Torres, gently done. Fermín! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fermín clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Mbappe, chance here to counter. Now it's Culer. He has found the way through. Valverde. That is lovely. In into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Al-Kubasi attempts a clearance, and it's played forward. Valverde. Chance to play it in. Al-Kubasi can get it clear. Kounde. Szczesny sends that a long way. Militao. Vinicius Junior. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fermín. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Rashford chasing after it. And he cuts out the supply. Militao. Ferran Torres. Howson cuts it out. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Yamal. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, such a clever touch. Lopez. Can he deliver? It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's been won straight back. Tchouameni. Valverde. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Lopez. Fermín! Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Kubasi moved on forwards. Now it's Ferran Torres. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Lopez. Chance to shoot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Howson. Howson, nicely aimed pass. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Bellingham. Culer. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And he's found the net! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Fermín spread out to the left. Rashford showing good feet. Cross goes in there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Jong. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And here's Bellingham. Tries a measured ball. That's Valverde. Eric Garcia gets it away. And it's Chouameni. Valverde. So who's he picking out? Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. Now it's Ferran Torres. So what can they make of this? Howson gets across to intercept that. Culer played out towards the right wing. That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. Great chance! Just a whisker away. Nice physical challenge. And it's Culer. Militao. Militao, and the keeper's got it again. Camavinga. Beats one through, and he's straight offside. Valverde. Militao. Camavinga. Howson. Played towards the front line. Yamal. And they can counter here. Yamal. And a chance! It's It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Howson forwards and with intent. Eric Garcia. Pedri. Lobbed in behind. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Fermín. He is just caressing the ball. Fermín has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And he's going to Rex.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Culer. Belly. Culer. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's come loose. Could move up a gear here. And it's Rashford. De Jong. And here's Lopez. Yamal. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Always onto this. Balde. Arda Güler. Mbappe. Looking to break at pace. Valverde. And it's Arda Güler. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. And he's on Mbappe! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham shifted upfield. Balde. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. That is good strength. And he has been fouled there. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Camavinga tries to clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. So much. Yamal! There's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
De Jong wins the duel this time. There's the whistle for half-time.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And we are back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's De Jong. Rashford. Lovely feet. Cleared away. Valverde. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Kubasi. And now the breakaway. Now that's a lovely exchange. Rashford with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Valverde. Culer. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. How Kubasi can get it clear. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Camavinga. Now this could be a chance. Lewandowski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kubasi. Out to the left it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's neat. Takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Valverde gets good distance on it. And it's Lopez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's dealt with that well. Vinicius Junior. Culer. Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's played in. Oh, shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kubasi tries to clear. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Defending of the desperate variety. Punched away. Lewandowski. Oh, super find. That's Lopez. That's a throw. And here's Rashford. Rashford. Now it's Lopez. Now it's De Jong. Over to the left. Aimed in towards... And he shoots! We've got a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Steaming on goalwards. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Valverde. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Tchouameni. Eder Militao. Played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Bellingham. Very nicely done. Succumbs to the pressure. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that has been cleared. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's found a way past. Pedri. Kounde. De Jong. And it's played forward. The referee's given a throw. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Kounde forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Tchouameni. Eder Militao, aim forwards. And here's culer. Rashford. Fermín under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Camavinga moved on forwards. Fermín.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Culer. Howson. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. Camavinga cuts out the pass. And it's been played through. Now it's Levin. Goes for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lewandowski actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Lewandowski. Deftly away. Rashford, and it's lofted through here. Tchouameni. Oh, can he get onto this?
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Rashford. Pedri. Yamal has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away.
Decent chance! Stop it going out. And it's De Jong. Pedri. That's a good ball. And the ball's come loose here. Howson. Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. Fermín. Lewandowski. Hausen. Well, what about it? Barcelona have dragged it back at the last. Has a quick glance. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's there! And they're back in front. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedri. Lopez. Rashford. Oh, nice touch. De Jong. There are a few waiting for it. Hoisted in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Out to the left it goes. That's the keeper's ball. Rashford. De Jong, gently done. Camavinga. Eder Militao. Valverde chasing after it. Clearly not happy with that. Lobbed in behind. Valverde can get it clear. Cleared away. Yamal. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. He's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Well, Pedri concedes a free kick for that. Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Valverde. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kounde. Eric Garcia laid out to the left flank. Eder Militao. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Howson with the foul. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Howson. Chouameni. Valverde. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He's got to be in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Kounde. And here's Lopez. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Can he deliver? Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Howson, there he goes cross-field. Rashford. And it's Rashford. Valverde. Howson. Camavinga. Howson forwards and with intent. Howson. And he cuts out the supply. Big chance to get at them. Lopez. Out towards the flank. Valverde tries to clear. Lopez is having a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yamal chooses to go back. He thumps it clear. And it's played forward. Valverde. Bellingham. Eder Militao chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Well-timed, excellent interception. That looks a good ball through. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's had a shot! Now this could tries a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was very necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lopez. Real chance here. Fermín. A header! Dispatched clinically. Back to within one. Interesting. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, red, nice interception. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. And it's Balde. Balde, who's on a run down the left wing. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balde. Played into the middle. Howson with the clearance. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal! Looking for a decent ball in. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Rashford. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Mbappe. He whips it across. Pedri clears it away. Rashford. That's good running with the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Rashford. And here's Lopez. Howson can get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri. De Jong. And here's Rashford.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Eric Garcia. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Eder Militao. Tchouameni. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Paul Kubasi, too strong for his opponent there. And they've got rid. Culer. Oh, a delicate chip through. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Camavinga. Spread out to the left. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Kounde. And it's Lopez. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Fermín has been caught there, it's a foul. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for goal. Oh, that's fabulous. About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are back in business. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. A chance to play it in. Vinicius Junior's cross.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Balde chips it through.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
This is it then, now or never.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vinicius Junior have it back and can go again. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That's a little off target.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There's a goal! And he does it with ice in his veins.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Pedri. Now it's Lewandowski. Many is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. The final 5 minutes. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. It's a sharp pass. That'll be a throw-in. In again. Many gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Militao, and he goes cross-field. Yamal. Pedri.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Nice control. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Going for goal! Kubasi. Barcelona have to get it into the box and quickly. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcelona with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Comes up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Kounde, De Jong, Eric Garcia, aim forwards.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, can he get onto this? Camavinga. Alaba. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Cleared without complication.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Kubasi. Pedri. And it's Rashford.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's well positioned here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Fermín, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Fermín duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. All square again into the dying minutes. Camavinga, Eder Militao, gently done. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away. Alaba. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Eric Garcia played towards the other side. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Lopez. He's in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Balde wins the duel this time. Fermín. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Bellingham. Deep into stoppage time. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! Delivers the ball. And he's there. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Jong. Kubasi. Pedri. Kounde. Yamal. Yamal. Needs a quality cross. Up he goes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Eric Garcia. Kubasi moved on forwards. And that's that. Barcelona can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicator.